Climate change has affected mango farmers in the region. Farmers are struggling to sell their mangoes because many are affected by pests and diseases. With warmer weather, we'll see more of this. What's more, the growing seasons keep changing, so farmers cannot plan as they used to. Mango is a main crop in this area, and without stable markets, farmers have been counting losses.
Rose,
yes.
How long have you been growing mangoes?
These mangoes have been here for a long time. That's why they are mature, but we've been managing them for the last 4 years.
Wow.
Yes.
In the 4 years that you've been managing your mango crop, what are the main challenges that you have been facing as a farmer?
It's the diseases due to climate change. This is what is called mites. Most of it was brought in because when the mangoes were nearly mature, it rained. So that becomes a challenge because you can't spray. Yeah. But we've been able to harvest quite good ones, yeah. The rain seasons are not predictable at all because like the whole of last year, there wasn't a lot of rain. The rain came in at a strange time,
yes,
towards the end of November, and even December, there was rain. And that is the time we normally harvest the mangoes.
So the harvesting seasons are changing?
They're changing. They're changing. Everything is changing.
What steps are you taking to adapt to the climate change?
So on this farm, what we've done, we have terraced so that when it rains, we can trap water for the mangoes. We've also practiced mulching, which retains water, and we harvest water from all the roofs.
Not a single drop gets
we
lost.
We try and harvest it all so that we can also be able to irrigate.
Wow.
Yeah.
How about crop rotation?
It's very important to do crop rotation. When you rotate the crops, then the crops can adapt better because different crops are attacked by different pests.
And drought resistant?
Here, fruits do very well. So the more fruits you have, the better.
It's also a good idea to use fruit fly traps on your mango tree if they have been affected by fruit flies.
And also when you have to plant other things like maize, buy the maize that is recommended for your area, not just anything. Yes.
Rose really knows her stuff. She's already doing so much to adapt to climate change. Rose mentioned a few principles from conservation agriculture that she does. Let's hear more from Carol.
Conservation agriculture is a way of farming that keeps nutrients and moisture in your soil. It's also a good way of controlling pests and diseases. The three main principles are minimum tillage, mulching, and crop rotation. With minimum tillage, you only disturb the soil where you will be planting. You can do this with a reaper or using a djembe. The second principle is called mulching. This means that you cover your soil with leftover residues such as leaves or maize stovers. This protects your soil from the hot sun while holding moisture in the ground. The mulch material will break down and add nutrients to your soil. Crop rotation is the third principle. You shouldn't plant the same crop on the same piece of land year after year. Instead, rotate between different crop families each season. If you follow these simple principles, you can be certain of healthier soil and higher yields in the long run.
Okay, mangoes now. Back to the mangoes. How has the market been?
It was difficult in the beginning. You get, all of us have mangoes at the same time. That forced us to join a cooperative here in Kani. And that cooperative has managed over these last few years to get a buyer from the factory nearby to come and pick our mangoes. So that has really, really helped us.
So that the challenge of markets is no longer there?
Not a big issue at all. Not at all. Not at all. If you take care of your mangoes, you can be assured that there will be a buyer.
Wow.
Yes.
So when you come together as a group, a market for mangoes can be quite easy. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.